Most welcome to Historiespanarna History Reconnaissance and Danger from the Skies, California and the Crosshairs, 1942 and 2026. After the attack on Pearl Harbor, December 7, 1941, Americans feared that the next target might be the US mainland, especially the West Coast. In 1942, this fear produced a mix of real Japanese operations, misinterpreted events and public panic. Japan did conduct a few direct attacks on the continental United States. Now, in 2026, the fear of an attack emerges again. The FBI has issued an alert to law enforcement agencies across California. Iran could try to launch a surprise drone attack targeting the American West Coast. In a worst-case scenario, Iranian operatives could launch unmanned aerial vehicles from a commercial ship positioned on the US coastline. This could then bypass any early warning radar systems, bringing the threat right to California's doorstep. If an Iranian-linked drone is launched at California, even if it is successfully intercepted and shot down by the US Navy over the Pacific, it would fundamentally rewrite the rules of engagement. California police departments have significantly heightened their monitoring systems and security postures along the coastline, preparing for the possibility of an unprecedented airborne threat. If such an attack against California would take place, it would not be the first time. In 1942, this is exactly what happened. On February 23rd, the Japanese submarine I-17 surfaced off California and shelled the Elwood oil field near Santa Barbara. About 17 shells were fired, causing minor damage to an oil pump and a pier. No casualties. Japan even launched aircraft from a submarine. In September 1942, a small float plane from the Japanese submarine I-25 dropped incendiary bombs in Oregon forests, near the Mount Emily area. The goal was to start massive forest fires, but the fires were quickly contained. Earlier that year, the I-25 had followed a fleet of fishing boats through the minefield in the approaches to the Columbia River. The I-25 surfaced 10 miles west of Fort Stevens, Oregon, and opened fire with its deck gun. 17 5.5-inch shells were fired from the sub, but the order was given not to return fire from the fort. The I-25 was out of range, and the vintage guns whose 10-inch shells would have plunked in the ocean. And again, the damage was negligible. One day after the bombardment of Elwood, the famous Battle of Los Angeles took place, when searchlights lit up the sky and 1,400 shells were fired from anti-aircraft guns during the night. There is no evidence of any Japanese aircraft present, and it was surely a false alarm, perhaps triggered by a lonely meteorological balloon. Curious about other attacks on the US mainland during World War II? Check out our video, Balloon War 1944 and 1945, Japan vs. USA, to learn why Japan launched thousands of balloon bombs across the Pacific and what impact they had. The link is in the video description, or just search for balloon in the channel page search.
That's all folks. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.